Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning into the stream. So yes, we will be going over today, and then also we'll be looking at some end of day swings for today. So give me one moment as we pull up pretty much all these charts here. And then yes, we will be getting started with pretty much everything. So give me one moment. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Today's going to be a great day. Today's a nice little Friday. So I want to make sure you guys can see my screen. Alright, before we get started. Alright, let's see. I got to pull up these other charts really quickly in these other chats, and then we will get started here. Good morning, everyone. What's up? Alright, we pulled that up here. Let me make sure I send a couple messages. Yo, what's up everyone? Yo, thanks for liking the live stream. Yo, Awaken, good morning. Rod, good morning, bro. Alright, so yeah, let's go over today. So it looks like we ended up dropping a little bit more. So this was obviously this Q's play from yesterday. Yo, Jeff, what's up, bro? Leia, thanks for liking the live stream. Hope you all having a blessed day on this Friday. It's gonna be a don't want to do anything on that. It's gonna be a great day. Alright, so this play was from yesterday. Obviously, we were struggling to get under our wall, but we ended up getting under and touching that first and final TP. So, screw that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Obviously, I'm going to go over something that's really self-explanatory. We got empty space here. So, yes. Above that. Above this wall here. We got a nice top and bottom wall. And basically above this top level, this 576 range, I would like to see if we can go into this empty space above us. So you can see we got 576. I don't see any resistance to that 581. So that's just for today if we decide to reverse. So that's what I can see there. So that is actually not a bad move. Obviously, if we go to a lower time frame, like a 30 minutes, so we got what? We're gonna have what, 2 or 3 candles before market opens on this 30-minute chart. This is also a little gap that I'll be looking at. So actually doesn't look too bad. I kind of want to see if we can build a little bit of structure here first, and then see if we can hit that upside. And then, yes, we'll go over these next legs down. So give me a moment here. Let me look at these levels here. We got to do a lot of scrolling right now. So, be prepared. Okay, we're at that. All right, nice. All right, nice. Yeah, this is what I see here. Yo, Steph, what's up? Good morning, everyone. Man, this week has been a great week. I feel like we've been getting a lot of better price action this week. Obviously, there's a lot of moves that have not been tampered with yet. So this is what I like here. I'm at 569. There's a move down to this 567. So what I basically seen here, I may or may not have looked at it this morning, but yeah, clean little gap here, no consolidation. This is what I would want to take to the downside. So that looks good to me. And then we'll scroll down even more. So let's say if that ends up happening, whatever. There's also another box here. So pretty much seeing some empty space. And then we break under that 567 range. There's a nice move down to that 560. And yes, I would definitely have a trend 564. Those runners would definitely be more Vlado. So if we get this leg down, I'll probably leave some runners, leaving this empty space here. And yeah, looks good. So we'll see how things play out. I might have to tweak things up just a bit. But yeah, that's what I can see on the keys, which honestly doesn't look too bad. So go ahead and get rid of that now, since I can see where we're at. Yo, Catherine, thanks for liking the live stream. I have 99% sure signal, and I have... I don't know about that. I mean, I don't care if they join you, but... sound like a scam to me. My bad about the scam comment, guys. Great week, shout out Jesus. Amen, brother, amen. Let's go. Alright, we're going. I gotta pin that comment. I'm sorry, I got to, bro. Yo, D Griff, what's up, bro? Dominic, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Alright, so yeah, that's on the cues. Like I said, this is empty space here, so I might have to tweak that up just a bit. Alright, spy. We'll do this. We'll do spy. I know a lot of people are going to ask me about this. Pretty sure I got a comment on this already. So yeah, spy, Tesla, IWM. So those are on the list. We haven't went over those yet. So let's do it. Alright. And yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of all this. I kind of want to get rid of all that. Tesla needs to dump today. Bro, it's looking really dumpy. So, I mean, I was already in puts a long time ago. So hopefully we keep on dropping. Alright, hold on. Let me take a look here. So, SPY, this is what I have here. So, it's pretty much going to be the same words as the Qs. I think I like Qs a little bit better today, though. So, clear as day, we got empty space above us, right? So you could easily see. Yo, Robin, good morning. How you doing today? All right, above that 647. Once up to that 654. Not a bad little move there. If we can decide to somehow crawl our way back up. So, for me, I would expect a little bit of buying pressure at open. I feel like that's what's going to happen, and then we might end up continuing to dump. But obviously, me, I only follow the charts. I could care less about anything else. Well, I'm going to put this here just to see where we're currently sitting. And then let me take a look here. Let's see. So, yeah, there's definitely empty space under that 642 down to that 640. But we'll keep on going. Yo, Jay, I got you. SNDK, Netflix. Yo, Terry, what's up? Edison, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I don't know. Today's a great day, man. I feel great today. 640, we got empty space, which is under us here. So you see that clear gap up. And every day in the Discord, this is exactly what we try to target into. Empty space. So clean, beautiful gap. We break under that 640. Want to see down to this 638. So this is where pretty much I see resistance. So right now we're in this box. Hopefully we break under. And then, yeah, we got a nice little empty space move to this downside. So looks good. I'll keep an eye on this one. We're going to go ahead and write some things down. I do like the Qs. All right. I didn't hold IWM long enough yesterday. It's all good, you know. But I will say holding runners has been like, at least for me, it's been a game changer. Like, there's times, and yeah, we dropped a vlog. You'll be able to see that in the chat. Shout out media guy. But yeah, a lot of these plays, like I feel the same way, right? So like AMD, clear gap down. I wish I would have held that full position. But yes, my target's there. Obviously, I love to leave runners, so if we can leave some runners, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I like leaving runners. So even if I claim like most of my profits or whatever, I still would try to leave a runner or two. That's just me. That's how I play. Obviously not saying that, you know, all my plays will hit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. All right, let's see. So SPY, we did that. Tesla. All right, now on Tesla, we hit our first target. So, and I don't think I will move this. We're just gonna add to it pretty much. All right, so we'll take a look here. Give me one moment. So yes, right now we do got empty space still above us and below us here. Dude, Alpha A and B was great. Yo, Uncle Will, what's up? What's up? So yeah, right now we are in empty space. We did hit our first TP, which was that 369. Sorry. Let's go to a lower time frame, just because this is something new that I can see. All right. So downside, you can see that we are. So this is my end balance. I know a lot of people ended up swinging this as a little gamble here, but clean little gap up here. Clean as day. This is if we do want to get here. So looks like we got a little box, and we would have to break under that 630 or 367. Sorry, I can't even read today. And then I'll probably try to take it down to that 358. So lots of pocket there, lots of empty space. That's if we can get down there. So looks good. We got nice little pocket here. We haven't tampered with that. Upside, this is what I see here. So let's take a look. Yo, Terry Wood, what's up, man? Good morning, Mira. All right, yeah, we got another little box here, and this is not going to be, you know, nothing crazy, but above that 371, let's just say if this ends up happening, I like up to that 374, and then I probably will try to leave a runner up back up to that 378. So pretty much back up to that box. All right, so that is there. That is on Tesla. All right, so actually looks decent. We got that little clear gap, no consolidation. Hopefully we get that nice break into either way in the empty space, but hopefully that downside. So that's what I would like there. All right, so that's on Tesla. And you can see from this week, Tesla has been one of those ones. We've been, or at least I've been trading it for, I traded it a lot this week actually. So you can see even on Monday, clear gap down, empty space was above us. So that was on Tesla. I'll be keeping a very close eye on Tesla to see if we can get some trades. Obviously, you can see what a couple other members did. Shout out Riptide. Same exact plays, empty space the next day. Tesla. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it. And today it could be Tesla Friday, so we'll see what happens. Looks like we're trying to dump here. All right, cool. Yo, Potter, what's up, bro? I'm not sure if that's a fake account or not. If that's his real. All right, anyways, Tesla, we did that. IWM. Yo, Beastmo, what's up, bro? All right. Now, IWM, let's take a look here. Let's go to a nice 4 hour, 2 hour, maybe even a 1 hour. Ooh. Ooh, that looks good. That doesn't look too bad. Key, thanks for the roses. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day today. Oh yeah, this doesn't look bad. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Hold on. We're gonna go over it in a second. I'm just writing some things down right now with my gold pen today. All right, yeah, we got a nice little move here if we want to get it. So I don't know if you can see what I can see, but there's that, right? We got a nice little clear gap up, no consolidation, and then what I would like to see is us. So this is a little bit of a box. We haven't tampered under that yet. Perfect. So what I would want to see is we break under that 245. There's a crazy pocket down to that 239. Wow, that looks wild. Empty space is there. Nice, no consolidation. Ooh, that looks good. Yo, Catherine, yeah, that looks fire. That looks really good. Hopefully we catch this full move. I'll try to let's say if it does happen, I'll try to hold the full move, even if I do trim. I'll try to hold some runners. All right, so that's there. And then upside, we'll take a look here. So let's just say this is what I'm thinking, honestly. So hold on. So okay. So yes, I seen a box here. This is what I'm thinking though. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Give me one moment here. So let's just say if we end up that looks good. All right, let's just say if we end up going down and we somehow, or let's just say this. If we go down, if I'm in there, if I took profits, I'm leaving some runners or whatever, and we just end up reversing, we go back into this little box here and we commit to it, then I might get some buys, some potential buys, just to see if we can go up into this empty space here. So that's what I can see. That's what I would like. That's if it ends up reversing, but personally, I would like to see if we can hit that full thing to the downside. So looks good. We'll see how things play out. We got that nice little pocket below us. All right, so yeah, this is on my list. I'll be watching it. Yo, Rack, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yo, Asian Symbol, thanks for the follow. Dang, I'm half Vietnamese, but I don't know what that says. So, but appreciate the follow, man. All right, let me see here. Let's see. So IWM looks good. Looks decent. All right, cool. Yeah, I like it. IWM. Okay, now if anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments. If I ended up missing your trade, you can just, you know, spam it back in. We'll pretty much go over a lot of these trades here. All right, perfect. I think we're on live here. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, you can join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can see what a lot of members here already do. Shout out to KV. She likes to hold her runners and all that good stuff. But yeah, we just try to find the same plays, and then we get in, we get out. Obviously, just make sure to do your own research, of course. But yeah, today is that final day for these codes, so you'll be able to see those in the Discord. So those will officially be ending today. So see, put bros 35 for that weekly and monthly too as well. Ooh, that looks good. So Q, hold on, give me a second. Where are we at here? I want to see if I have to tweak anything up. 569. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're good. So Tesla's still doing okay. Nice. So Netflix, NFLX. All right, cool. We'll take a look there. So we did Tesla, SOFI. All right, oops, wrong one. So yeah, pulling up all these other trades, we'll be going over them. SNDK. Hold on, let me see here. I'm going to leave up Amazon. So, or Amazon, and then I'm in Microsoft here. Yo, Cash Money, what's up? Get to the point. I need. Yeah, that reminds me of that movie. Dang, what it was. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's called Don't Be a Menace. It's pretty funny. But all right. Anyways, let's take a look here. All right, let's go over Microsoft first. So as you can see here, this one hit my final target here. I don't really have any other words for it. So we hit that 364. We ended up straight up dumping, and then we hit my first target. Obviously, we hit that final there completely. I don't have anything else that I would want to take on this. So obviously there will be a little bit of upside here, but so there's a little gap here, also a little gap here, but as of right now, it looks like it's just free falling. So that's there. Yeah, bro, I was thinking, like, when she commented that, it was when the dad was cutting his son's hair, and he was like talking about some girl, and then he was like, he smacked him in the head. He said, get to the point. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I think about that all the time. I don't know why. Yo, Chopper, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, yeah. Now let's keep on going. So Netflix, we'll take a look here. All right, so we're gonna have to redo this one because so we ended up dropping under. Obviously, we went down just a bit, but we did not want to finish this. Honestly, looks like the way it's looking. I don't know why I have that alert so high. It should be a little bit lower. But looks like buyers are having this control here. So if we get back into this 93.67, which we are, obviously there's still a lot of empty space above us here. So 99.35. Personally, I would try it up to this 104, and then I see a little bit more empty space up to that 109. Let me see here. So clear gap down, empty space. All right, so yeah, that's what I see on Netflix. Actually, Netflix looks like we're grabbing that wall there. So yeah, that's what I can see there. Obviously, you go to that little 4-hour chart. Oh man, that might be a move for today. Especially we get above that 95.42. There's empty space with that 98.07. Yo, Bruno, what's up, bro? How you doing, my guy? He said, bro, yeah, definitely a classic, man. All right, so yeah, we got a little bit of empty space above us too. So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on Netflix for the upside. We'll see. So Netflix, actually not a bad move. I wonder if we end up getting a nice continuation. Everything else is like trying to drop, but all right, so that's there. Dude, heck yeah, man. Good to see you stopping by the live stream, bro. All right, so SOFI. So Uncle Will, yo, Chris, I got you with POTR as well. So my bad if I'm going too slow. I'm trying to get to the point, so my bad, guys. All right, so man, this has just been straight up free falling here. As you can see here, I had a box here at that 1647, and then you can see this was actually we did this on a 24-hour. So you can see here, I don't know if anyone was watching my stream from a couple days ago, but we had this clean gap up here. So clean gap up, no consolidation. When I see something like this, this is like, oh man, this is something that I would like to trade, right? Obviously we had a box that we had to break under, which I did that on a 4-hour, but I used the 24-hour targets. You can see clear as day, we got to close under, obviously lower time frame. We closed under perfectly. Empty space below us. We hit that first target. My final target on this is that 1544. So that's if we do decide to get that drop. So we'll see how that plays out. 1544. Obviously, this could end up dumping. You know what I mean? So gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. All right, so yeah, that's on SOFI. Obviously, I mean, we could definitely, you know, hold on. I could definitely go to a lower time frame and break this one down. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of spam calls, so my bad if the live pauses. If you personally know me, I don't answer my phone calls. Not because I don't want to, I just be in the Discord. I just be like so busy. All right, anyways, let me see here. All right, 1603. So if we go back up into this imbalance, there's a 1639 move. So nothing crazy, but there is a small pocket, which is here. But honestly, I do like, hopefully we end up, you know, getting a nice press down, which is obviously happening now. And then obviously under that could be a move down to this 1466. All right, so yeah, that's on SOFI. That was to that downside. You can see that full move. Sorry for all these. Don't want to move anything, but these levels and lines, these are just what helped me, these boxes in this empty space. So that's literally it. Yes, sir. All right, PLTR. We got SNDK. We got Amazon too. SNDK. We got Amazon. Yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? What's up? Good to see you once again. All right, yeah, we'll do SOV. I'm pretty sure you're going to ask me about meta, so let me know if you want me to pull that chart up too. And I got you. Let me see here. 24-hour. No, I don't want that. Not the 4-hour actually doesn't look too bad. So Yeah, we usually start on the higher time frame, like the 24-hour, and then we work our way down. I think I like the 4-hour the best. But before you say anything, before anyone says anything, I get it. This is not going to be a box. This is more just going to be like, just because we don't have like that range that I'd like at that bottom. So under that 588, if I end up taking this one, it will have to be like a lotto for me. See, we got a little bit of empty space here, which doesn't look too bad. So if we end up getting that break below on that 585, there's a nice little pocket under us. So nice little clean gap down there. But I will say, we're at this bounce spot, so if we do not break under, this is definitely a potential bounce spot there. Yo, Chosen, what's up, bro? Did I already do Tesla? I think I did, but yeah, we can definitely do it again. No worries, man. All right, so that's there. Let me take a look. We didn't do POTR, did we? I don't think we did POTR. We got to do Amazon. All right, hold on. Amazon, POTR, SLV, Crazy Cat Lady. Okay, Netflix looks good. All right. Yeah. Looks like we got some good ones for today. All right, Amazon here. So this is my original box from yesterday. I definitely didn't do this morning. Yo, King, what's up? Uber. All right, I got you. Sorry if I'm saying your names wrong. I'm terrible with names. All right, clear gap up. Under that 207. So we actually broke under that 207 range. So if we continue, I like down that 205 and that 202. That looks good to me. For something new, though, I kind of would want to see if we hold or maybe some sort of retest for a better entry. And then, let me go ahead and get rid of these scribbles here. So the 1 hour actually looks really good. Not too bad at all. So, just like all of our plays in the Discord, and you can see this one is literally happening live. Empty space. We got a POTTERBOX that we need to break through. We broke through it. So we're hitting this empty space. This is what we try to target every day. And same thing for both sides. So empty space is here. Not a bad move right here. So we got another box. Pretty much another box. We break above our area of consolidation at 208. Empty space here. So this looks actually pretty good. Not too bad. I want to see if we can get that nice little push to the upside. That's if we end up getting back up there. But yeah, I like that downside, which looks good. All right. So that's on Amazon. POTR. Man, honestly, you know what's wild? There's already a move on this. All right, so we gotta go to a higher time frame, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Higher time frame. Let's go to a 24-hour. What you can already see is literally what I have here. So let me take a look. So yeah, each day, same things. This is what I see here. We got empty space, which is under us. Obviously, hold on, let me take a look here. Top ball there. So we ended up breaking under this little box as well here. Yo, Blaze, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. And if we end up, so obviously we already ended up breaking and closing under this wall that's 147. Imbalance has not been hit yet. So the imbalance has not been hit. So if we hit that 142, that's the imbalance, and then I can see down to that 137 there. So still a nice little move to the downside. That looks pretty wild. I like the downside a lot. I really do. Obviously, if I want us to look to the upside here. Yo, Sinky, good morning. Marie, what's up? What's up? Hope you're having a blessed one today. Hold on, let me take a look. Oh yeah, we got some empty space above us. So this is if we go back into this box here, you can see that we scroll in just a bit, just by a bit here. We got some empty space up to that 154. So as of right now, that's what I can see, right? 151, 154. Actually, not a bad move. So I'll be keeping watch on this one, especially the downside. We got some empty space there. All right, so that's on PLTR. All right, yeah, Chris, I'll go ahead and let me zoom out so you can actually see my full chart. So give me a second. I got you, bro. There we go. So yeah, there's that empty space there that I was talking about. So it kind of looks like Microsoft. We had a huge pocket of empty space here. That's literally all that we target into. Obviously, you know, if you've been inside the Discord, you've seen it, but well, let me take a look here. So like on Microsoft, clear gap up, no consolidation. You can see this is a swing. So you can see this was on Friday. Empty space, and you know, some of the swing trades may take some time, man. So obviously not going to say every swing is going to work. Sometimes I have to get stopped out of a swing, but if I can catch that full move, I'll be a happy camper for sure. Yes, sir, man. Hope you're having a great one. Ooh, SLV, yo, crazy cat lady. Hopefully you're still watching. All right, let me take a look here. So, actually. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And I like the 1 hour. The 1 hour looks fine. I want to see if, hold on. Nah, yeah, I like the 1 hour, 2 hour chart. They look good. Yo, Sean, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to what we try to do, we look at both sides. So, and yes, just make sure you're doing research, of course. But at least for me, I seen a clear gap up here, and then I seen a clear gap down here. So those are the two pockets that I would like to target into. And then we can go over the downside first. So right now I feel like we're in a little bit of a range. So we break under that 60, 75. We'll like to see if we can go down to that 58, 35 range. So nice little pocket below us, which doesn't look too bad. And then we hit this upside, or, you know, if we want to, of course. So I see above that 62.94, we break above there. There's a nice gap up to this 64.40. So nice little pocket there of empty space. That's what I'll be trying to look for. And yeah, you can see like a lot of these same charts here. If we're in consolidation, we don't trade. We break outside of it, so you can see in consolidation, unless if I'm the floor, then I won't trade it. We break outside of it. That's what I would want to see. This was literally just yesterday. You see the day before. You shout out a couple other members. See what a couple members did on AMD. But yeah, nice little plays, empty space. I want to hit those targets. Hopefully we get a nice little move. So that's all I want for today. Dang, we're dropping. Oh man, are we still gonna go? All right, let me take a look here. Let me take a look at SBucks too. All right, so Starbucks. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, we ended up, so we dropped under our box here, and then so we opened up at like this 92.10. Obviously, we had a crazy push down. I really just hope we stay above or stay below this wick at 90.75. So. Looks like this could be one that could take some time, but we'll see how this plays out. Obviously, if we go back into this box here, this area consolidation, then could have some upside. So, got to be really careful. But everyone knows about Starbucks already. And actually, a frappe doesn't sound bad, like a caramel frappe with extra caramel. That sounds really good right now. Really, really good. All right, anyways, hold on, let me get rid of this. Let me stop daydreaming about drinks. All right, Netflix, I like that. We did that. SOFI, dang, that's still trying. All right, now let's keep on going. I do want to look at a couple of these little trades here. We got, so I don't think I went over Apple. So Apple, we did not go over. Actually, we're going to leave this one up here. But Apple, we did not go over yet. We didn't go over. So we went over the cues. I want to see where we're at currently right now. Oh, brother. Netflix. So I'm pretty sure someone's going to want to see Spy. And then I do want to see where IWM is again. So we're going to take a look at those. If anyone has any requests that I missed or want to see again, you can just definitely drop those in the comments as well. All right, let me take a look. We haven't taken a look at that, or at least I haven't. I'm not sure about you guys. Let's see here. All right, yeah, I got what I wanted. And the crazy thing is about this one. All right, we didn't go over. All right, Tesla. I got you, bro. Hold on, let me see. So we got to go over Tesla again. All right, cool. So yeah, we got empty space above us, which looks good. As of right now, you can see, yes, we got this clear gap down. Yesterday, we almost got above our level here. So I was waiting for that breakthrough. I kind of wanted to swing it, but you can see sellers took that control. Maybe I should have followed those sellers there for Apple. But yeah, if we can get this nice continuation, this 256, I would like to see up to that 260. Chase chimes aged. Oh, dude, that's definitely a scam, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry if you're watching the stream. There's a lot of like scam comments and all this and all that, and I mean, it's up to you to do what you want to do, but I definitely want. All right, yeah. So that's on Apple there. Looks like we're in a bit of consolidation, and then under us we got empty space, which will be under that. Oops, that 251 range. So yeah, right now we're just in a little bit of. This maybe a bit more than consolidation, so got to be really careful. Honestly, I think I'll move my box down here since it's a lot of. There we go. Okay, yeah, we got a nice box here. So this is to the downside. Hold on, let me see. So under that 250, if we can get some sort of clean break, there's empty space down to that 247. But the thing about Apple. If you've been watching the stream or if you watched Apple, Apple does what it wants. So, so even if the market is skyrocketing, Apple could do the opposite. That's at least what I've seen. So we'll see how things play out. All right, so yeah, that's on Apple there. Now let's take a look at Tesla. Yeah, okay. So Tesla, we actually ended up hitting this first little target here. So you can see this was from this lotto finds, clear gap up. So yeah, this was definitely a little gamble here since we already went very close to our TP. So you can see where we pretty much were. This was yesterday. So this is pretty much that same box. And you can see that 369 was hit. So we're at the imbalance right now. So this is literally the imbalance where price could end up rejecting. But I did see something new. So yes, we had this clear gap up here. So literally the same thing. Clean gap up. We break through consolidation. So we closed under. And then you can see with that little right there. So yeah, clear gap up. No consolidation. Obviously for this, we haven't broken under. So I still like under that 367 if we can get there. And if we can, I want to see down to this 358. So it actually looks good, looks decent, but we'll see how things play out with Tesla. So not a bad little move. And then, so I can zoom out so you can see my full screen on that. And then for the upside, this is what I just had here. And yeah, I'm not telling you guys that I win every play. Some plays I have to lose, some plays I have to get stopped out on. This chart could end up losing, you know, we could end up reversing. I mean, if we reverse, I got this clear gap down here, and above that 371, we'd like to see up to that 374. So, looks good to me right now. Looks like that downside is favoring right now. So, we'll see how things play out. So, yes, we shall see. All right, yes, guys and gals, give me 1 second here. I might get me some fruit here this time. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. If you have any requests, drop those in the comments. If you want to see any other stocks, you can drop those in the comments. You can spam it pretty much. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. we got these codes. This extension will be officially ending today. So after today, no more codes. So you can see that inside the free chat though. But yeah, I'll still be on live for free, so no worries about that. We're going to go over the queues as soon as I'm back, and then Tesla IWM. We'll see what's happening here. All right, give me 1 second here. I will be right back. Just please do your own research if you do plan on joining. Yo, I'm back. What's up, everyone? All right, so yes, we'll keep on going. Let me see here. LIT, yo, Julius, what's up, man? Emberwood, what's good? What's good? All right, yeah, we'll definitely go over those. All right, let's see here. RKLB. All right, so queues, we established this. So all right, so in the next, ooh, okay, I see something here. All right, yeah. So if we scroll here, if we scroll all the way back to let me see. So this is basically just what I've seen here. So there is another leg down. Obviously, yes, we got this clean little gap up. No consolidation. So clean little beautiful gap here, and then empty space is below us. So under that 569, I seen a little pocket down to this 567. So if that happens, it looks good. Right now it's trying. At open, I kind of want to see where we, open up at and things of that sort. And how the candle will react. And then, yes, I seen under that 567, so we keep scrolling. There's a lot more empty space here. So if I end up getting into this, I definitely will leave like a runner or so. Just see if we can hit this empty space here, which looks good. And then upside. So I did see a little bit upside. Give me a second. One memento. Now let me change this song before it gets a little too wild in here. All right, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. So this one would have to be more of a long shot, right? Small little box, nothing crazy. Let's just say if we end up, so yes, we're trying to go down. It's trying to leave without me, which, it's fine, but we stay above this. If we end up reversing back above that 571, did see a nice pocket here. So literally same thing how I seen here, but literally just here. So this will definitely be on watch. Want to see how things play out. See if we get a nice little entry or not. But yeah, looks good. All right, 1 second here, 1 second here. All right, let's see. My bad, sending a message to Glock here. All right. 1 second here, everyone. 1 second here. I'm just sending a couple of charts inside the Discord, so if you're already there, you'll be able to see those. You'll be able to see them. Shout out to Rugged, man. All right, 1 second, 1 second. My bad, guys. All right, I'm here. I'm here. Let's see here. Nvidia, okay, cool. 571 up to, let me see. So I had, this is just what I had, 571 up to that 573, and then if that happens, let's say if we end up having a crazy reversal, there's empty space with that 581. That's just what I seen. Sorry, you probably can't even see the screen correctly. There you go. There we go. So you can see the number a little bit better on that. As of right now, it looks like none of that wants to happen. So that's that. So that's on the Qs. Tesla, you don't think Tesla will come 350? Let me see here. So the only reason why I would say we could have a bounce is because we're right at my imbalance. So, and I know, you know, my chart looks wild right now, but this is just literally this play here. So clean gap up. My imbalance was at that 369. So, and you can see where we're currently at. So we're literally at this 369. So we're struggling to get under that. But I am hoping that we do end up flushing a lot more, because there is a lot more empty space under that 367 down to that 358. And of course, you know, I can look a little bit more. There could be more legs down. But yeah, that's what I can see there. And then upside, I had above that 371. So if we do, you know, get a continuation. But as for me, I'm not gonna just chasing anything, or, you know, yes, I love the downside, but if it ends up, you know, reversing, I got that there too. All right, so NVDA, IWM, RKLB. All right, so RKLB, we got to do that first. Actually, I'm going to leave this one up. All right, cool. Also, did you only mark 2 entry points for IWM on the downside? Let me see. I mean, I had 2 points of contact, so this is those points of contact that looked, you know, pretty wild. And then, yeah, there was that empty space, which was down, or which is under us here. So that's if we do end up getting a nice continuation, which I wouldn't mind. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that plays out. And then, so that's there, RKLB. Let's take a look here. Yo, Wall Street, what's up, bro? Long time no see, man. All right, let me take a look here. Ooh, RKLB. There is a move down here. I will say there's a move here. I like the 24-hour only because, and before you roast me, I understand this is going to be more of a range. This is not going to be like a box. So, yes, you don't have to roast me. I understand that. I didn't see it there as a nice pocket here. So nice little pocket there, empty space, and then I seen that we had a box, so top, bottom wall. So this is more of a range rather than the box. So yes, I understand that. Down to that 62.29, there is a little bit empty space down to that. Let me see, 56.29. So actually not a bad move. Hopefully we end up getting a nice little play here, which looks good. There is this empty space. Not too bad there. So yeah, clean gap up, no consolidation. We break under that 62.29. I want to see that downside there. So not too bad, actually. Not bad at all. Okay, cool. Don't want to move anything here. All right, now we got an OKL. Dude, yeah, no worries, man. All good. So OKLO and then NVDA. I got you, man. Wow, Microsoft is still dumping. Oh yeah, man. This is gonna be a great day. Great day. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. You know what? I gotta get rid of all this. I have to. So we're at that 170 mark. Gotta do a little bit of scrolling. Let me see where we're at. Okay, I got it. This is what I can see here. So pretty much same thing. We got a little bit of empty space under us. Seeing that we had a box here. Box, empty space, 169 is what I had. So 169, and then if we end up... Hold on, let's see here. Oh, if you're in the Discord, Rug posted that IWM, so you'll be able to see that. All right, 169. I see down to that 168. So I get it. Before you say anything, is not the craziest move, but there is still a nice little pocket here that hasn't been tampered with. I'll have to double check my work really quickly, so just give me a second. Let me see here. Hold on, give me a second here. 169. Okay. All right, yeah, that actually looks really good. Not too bad there. And then upside, yes. Is there some upside here? There definitely is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like any of these setups right now. The only thing that I could possibly see, and I'm just gonna use this as a box here, so. About that 172, there is a nice move. So we usually have that 173, but I want to see up to that 174, and then a little bit empty space to that 176. So still a nice pocket here. It's just we would have to break through it, honestly. So we'll see if we end up getting a nice break or not. So yeah, empty space, which doesn't look too bad. All right, cool. So that was there. Let me see. My bad. I'm just going through the comments here. OKLO. Yo, Landon, what's good, my guy? What's up, bro? All right, meta. We got to do OKLO. Qs. Yeah, we got some good ones today. Possibly. Hopefully we don't chop. That's all I ask, So my swing's coming to life, though, so I'm a happy camper. Before I do that, let me get my charger really quickly. Let's see here. My bad, guys and gals. All right, let's see. Okay, hello. I think I had something here. It looks like I had something here. Let me see. I probably did this on a weekly chart. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Yeah, that looks pretty fire. All right, yeah, this is going to be on my list. All right, so yeah, this is on my list as of now. Okay, okay, I'll watch this for the end of the day. So the end of the day, this is something that I'll be looking forward to. Only because we got a little bit empty space under us. Boom, let me see here. Clear gap up, no consolidation. We end up breaking through that level, that wall. Oh man, we got some empty space below us, which honestly looks pretty good. So under that 49.90, empty space down to that 24.01, which looks decent there. All right, okay, hello, we got IWM. So the Qs, this is what I have here. So I'm gonna be watching, obviously I'll be watching like a couple of these that open, see how we go for it. But I had under this 569, we get under that, I see down to that 567, and then we got another range or more of a empty space move here. Obviously, if we end up, let's say we reverse, you know, we don't want to drop today. I got about that 571. So as of right now, it's not looking bad. But yeah, I want to see if we can get either a break above. Honestly, I like that downside though. So looks really good. And then as for Meta, man, dude, that is crazy. And you know what's wild about Meta? I still feel like there's a lot more. I still feel this way, right? So this is going to be more of a little bit of a lotto here, but under that 547, there is a nice pocket to that 597 or 497, sorry. So that's if, you know, Meta wants to get a nice continuation to this downside, which honestly looks pretty wild. So yeah, 24-hour close, and then now it looks like it's trying to get another little push down. So we push down. I don't know if I want to chase or not, but if I had to, it's probably be one of those. All right, give me 1 second here. I gotta send some messages inside the Discord. I almost forgot. What else? Hold on. 1 second here. 1 second here. All right, cool. All right, yeah, we sent out a couple of chats inside the Discord, so they'll be able to see it. Hopefully everyone sees everything. All right, let's take a look here. What else do we got? You said recession coming soon? I mean, if we want to drop more, I'll be happy camper. That's all I got to say to you. All right, so it looks like the Qs is trying. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the Qs. IWM, where, okay. QQ IWM. All right, yeah, we got a couple good plays for today. Oh, dude, Tankster, what's up, Bo? What's up? So yeah, this is what I had here. I'm obviously not gonna say it will happen. Any of these plays could end up not happening. I like under that 245. So you can see where buyers are having this control here. Basically what I would want is a break through this wall, this 245 range, to hit this empty space. So we actually did this on the 1 hour, so you can see my charts lined up pretty nicely here. And then above us, it really depends on how this level reacts. So I do like this upside here from that 248, but if we end up getting a nice rejection here, then I might take some buys. If for this upside, but we'll see how things play out. Overall, I still like this downside here, which looks really good. So, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That looks good to me. Hopefully we get a nice little pocket and a nice little push. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I hope you all have a blessed day. I will be inside the Discord now, so I will be back on live in about an hour or so. So if you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. We have the free chat, also those codes for VIP that will be ending literally today. You can see that in the chat. But if not, no worries. You can join my free live streams in about an hour, and also most important one, another important one will be end of day. Yeah, I got down to that 239 if it happens. Not saying it will, but if that happens. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in, guys and gals. Got a lot of typing to do, so yes, I'll see you either in the Discord or at my next live stream. Have a blessed one all. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.